This is Weekly Com4. Today is the 12th of April, Saturday, and right now it's 5:04. So if we look at a weekly calendar, we can see that from the Monday to the Friday, what we have is Monday, no news, tradable day. Tuesday, okay, so if we look at this week, we have GBP news on the Tuesday and the Wednesday, Euro news on the Thursday, and Friday just bank holiday. So what you can see is that Powell speaks on the Wednesday. So I expect the expansion to happen on the Wednesday to the Thursday. End of the week expansion, and then Friday to be a slow day. Still tradable, but a slow day. So if we look at the charts now, so if we start off with DXY, what I expected last week was an open high-low close. My target was the yearly high. So as you can see here, where did I expect the high to be placed in of the week? I expected this to be swept with how we closed on Friday. So we swept this and we started to make our move lower. Thursday and Friday was the main expansion of the week. But let's check on the lower time frame. Oh, first of all, with the Wednesday, we saw that we created this 2-day range. As you can see, this to this, and look how perfect it was. So if we go on a lower time frame, we can see Monday traded higher, taking Friday's high into this gap that was left behind. We created this gap as well, which the day after we came in, moved lower. With CPI on the Thursday, we moved lower in London. I waited till CPI went, and then I traded after CPI, as my target wasn't completed, which was the yearly low. The Friday was just on the Friday I had an entry that I missed. This range here, we opened above, aiming this low, but there was no sweep for me to enter off on the power 3 at 3 a.m. If you see, yep, swept it here. And I was looking to enter, 3 a.m. I was looking to enter after a sweep here or creating another range and then sweeping it, but never got my entry. That was clean. I did trade on the Friday, the retracement back after taking all the drawn liquidities on DXY. So it was a clean week. But if we look on Euro, same thing, to the gap and went higher. Yep, my drawn liquidity for next week will be the 6-month high in Euro, as this still hasn't been taken. So something I'm expecting next week is to be like this, hopefully. So on the daily, what I'm expecting is for this to be taken. 1 second. Something like this. So we trade lower on the Monday, sweep the daily low, make our way up, and then start the retracement. So what I'm expecting is an open, high, low close. And I'm expecting a large retracement down on Euro and up on the DXY. And especially looking at the chart, if we get this previous weekly low sweep, 1 second, if we get this previous weekly low sweep, I can be looking to trade up to here. So it creates a range. Yep, something like this is what I'm looking for basically for next week. Creates the range lower, creates the high, and we start moving into here. First this gap sweeping this, and then we start moving a bit higher. On GU, what I'm expecting is the only target I have on GU is this weekly high that we have and this 3-month high, but I'm not sure if we'll reach this one. Oh yeah, on the euro, the reason I have this 6-month is, if I can show you, yep, if you see here, 6-month high, perfect. Because I'm looking just for sweep higher and then to go lower. Yep, so this is the weekly commentary, and I'll see you in the next one.